This because that's what is disturbing me. I mean, that's what I wanted to find some harmony in taking that and singing that. So basically, I just want to make a song out of it, out of what I feel. So all this is there in me and around me. So I want to sing about it. I would say definitely this movie will be well spoken about. Number one, I have that confidence after seeing the final making of the movie. And this is one movie where I could stand up and say I have become a director with this film, a director that the kind of director that I wanted to become. Or I mean, now I have taken my first major step towards the kind of director I wanted to be. So I can proudly say that. And society, when you say, basically, what do people get when they listen to a beautifully portrayed Ramayana or Mahabharata? Is what they will get out of Prasthanam. It's as simple as that. First point is story again. My producer has been involved with me right from the story shell when I told him. This is basically the theme of the story. This is at the end of this is the feel you get that everybody can connect to. So that's where he was locked with me. And then there was quite a few things that we needed to sort it out, because first when we developed the complete screenplay, it only looked like a big star film. We could not even imagine this movie less than 20-25 crore budget without a huge star to invest that much. But ultimately we had so much of a hangover with the story. We were not even able to think of alternatives, like, okay, we cannot get a... And yes, we did make attempts to tell the story to some of the big stars. We did tell the story for about 3 big stars who could give us that much of power to invest. What they couldn't find in the story was the typical heroism that they are adored for, or they are afraid of going away from, which is understandable in their perspective. So we don't have to make any bitter comments about all those kind of things. That's their position. So now it didn't work out, it didn't sync out. So they felt it is more of a story than a heroic film or a hero image-based film or whatever. Literally, that's what exactly happened. We reflected in all those 3 meetings. So then we came back. The story is this way, and its demands are big hero scales. But still, can we make it possible? Then we grinded a lot, and with a lot of planning and careful spending and all, then performance-wise, we had 100% confidence. If we find somebody whom people cannot even imagine of playing this role, who would it be? It would be Shravan. Okay, let him pull in. So within that, like, we have to minimize our risk in terms of investment. We still have invested to a very high risk level. But that is again the draw we had on the story. I don't know, probably my story is great for me. My story is Shakespearean for me. But they may think like this is a story that people don't need. I mean, everybody makes their own judgments, right, for people, for themselves, and for whatever, the other person's creativity or whatever those things. Somewhere, even many a times, I mean, 1 or 2 of them, like, they really enjoyed the story. They felt something in the story. And then when they play themselves in the story, they felt insecure about it. I mean, literally, one of the hero felt he couldn't pull it through. Fine, that is beautiful for me. I cannot find the attitude of the character that you are portraying. I cannot find that attitude. So I was giving another outline, light-hearted story outline. So that will suit me more. Bring that. But I couldn't work on the story, that's the thing. When I was making Vennela, my wife was in her first year dental school. So right after Vennela, she doesn't have a job, and she had to be supported to finish her education. And if I had to take up another project, again, that will be another 6-9 months. And then also, there wasn't that much money that I could earn in US. And see, continuing my job in US was more economically strong for me to support her, as well as, maintain my interests. So I had to wait for another 2 years for her to complete the education, and then she took up a job, and we have to see like how it goes for 1 more year. Yes, meanwhile I was having meetings, I was taking it slow. like, and also developing like 3-4 different treatment stories. Actually, in my view, it might happen with every movie with me, because I don't know, even the songs or lyrics or whatever, once I'm done writing and I have thrown it out, I don't want to be possessive about those. Once they're out, they're the audience material. So just like that, movie is also, once it is out, it is the audience material, and they make whatever it is worth out of it. So like that, one thing I learned about after Vennela is, in fact, we were like, while working in the film, we were so associated with the comical and musical elements of it, and it will become, in fact, our hopes were it will become as big a movie as Bommarillu, and of course it didn't. So it was a decent run and a decent recognition, a decent attempt. And in order for you to understand that, that's how much of a reach your product had, it takes a little while. It took me like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, when I have completely forgotten the movie. And one day I just watched it a couple of times, and then I learned, okay, fine. So I could have done this work a lot better, probably for a better reach or whatever. Then again, it's a self-analysis and all those kind of things. But while making it, you have to believe that this is it. Otherwise, you cannot have that conviction to finish it.